All right, I want to talk to you about two-way frequency tables. And let me just point out a couple of things. First of all, I want to point out that joint frequency is the combined frequency of the two items. So this is a two-way frequency table that shows girls and boys and whether they prefer ice cream or pizza. That's the two things in the two-way, okay? So joint frequency shows the numbers of the two of them together. So 13 girls like pizza or prefer pizza, and 20 girls prefer ice cream, and so on. Marginal frequency is the margins on the outside. Think about the margins on a paper. And so for this, it would be like the marginal, if I said the number of people that prefer pizza would be 54. That's the marginal frequency. And then relative frequency is the total of the entire table out of everybody. So in this particular example, there were 79 people whose data is recorded in a two-way table. So the first question says, what is the joint frequency of girls who prefer pizza? And that is simply going to be 13. What is the marginal frequency of boys? There are 46 boys. Now, when you start talking about relative frequency and conditional relative frequency, then you start thinking about fractions, decimals, and percents, where you're comparing one number to another number, okay? Whatever you're looking for to the group. So when it says, what is the relative frequency, we know it's going to be out of 79 of girls who prefer ice cream to the total group. So the relative frequency of girls who prefer ice cream to the total group, and that's going to be 20 out of 79. And again, we would simplify this if it could be. Then this one says, what is the conditional relative frequency in the group of girls of those that prefer pizza? Okay, this is saying this is the relative frequency. It's a total, but it's based on one of the conditions. So it's either going to be based on girls or boys, or it's going to be based on pizza or ice cream. In this particular example, it's based on the group of girls. So I'm just going to look at my group of girls. So what is the conditional relative frequency in the group of girls of those that prefer pizza? And 13 prefer pizza. So it's going to be 13 out of 33. And then again, you would simplify this if you could.